Good morning, everyone. It's Jen from Catascrapdesigns. I'm here today to do a small thrift haul. Yesterday, I know I did a video pretty early yesterday. It was like 4:30, I think. So I had plans at 9 o'clock, so I went to my favorite thrift store, which opens at 8, but their outside opens at 7:30, which I don't really get too much from, but I usually go at 7:30. And I was in and out. I did a quick sweep, just really in and out so I could be home in time. And I just wanted to share with you what I got. So I did pick up a piece of fabric, a piece of lace for $1. I guess this was in here too. Eyelet trim. Didn't realize that was in with the lace for $1. I don't know exactly how many yards it is. It doesn't say. Usually it does. Like I said, this was just $1, so I did pick it up. And my thrift store hauls typically are for my crafting supplies, just so you know. So that's what they're for. In case you were wondering, I did pick up these pair of scissors. I know they're not sewing scissors, but I have a pair of sewing scissors, and I just ordered a pair of sewing scissors, but I always lose my sewing scissors while I'm sewing. So these were $1, so I just picked these up to have over there in where I keep my scissors when it's cleaned up. So for $1, I couldn't go wrong. Then I picked up, for 50 cents each, these sheet music books. They are vintage. They're from 1956. I don't know exactly how many pages are in here, but it seems like a lot. So I love using sheet music, and every time I see these, I do pick them up. I have so many of them that every time I say, if I see any more, I'm not going to get it because I don't need it. I can't help myself. I pick them up. So this was 50 cents. So I did pick this up. They had another one that was volume 1 of over 1,000 songs. So there's probably 1,000 pages in here. This one's old too, vintage. This one actually gives me a little directory of what songs are in here. That'd be cool to use for a piece of ephemera. I've never had that before. I'm just trying to see if I can see a year on this book, just out of curiosity. I don't see one, but it is, they have a whole bunch of different songs, and they are definitely vintage. The pages are yellowed on their own. They look a lot more fragile than the book I just showed you. Just so many pages of sheet music. So many projects I can make with this. It's like like I said, I have so many. I feel like I'm never going to get to them, but I can't help but keep going back to the store and see what they have. And I wish there was a date in here, but there's not. So I got this for 50 cents, volume 1, and then I got volume 2. Same thing. Same type of book, different songs. This one's got writing in it. From when, I don't know. I just can't believe there's no date in here. Anyway, like I said, 50 cents. So this was a really good deal. Then I found this book, which I purchased it for $1. And the reason I purchased it was the paper. I love the way the paper felt. I can't explain the type of feeling it has. Obviously, it's not a shiny paper. It's kind of like a matte, but it's got somewhat of a texture. Then it does have these illustrations, different types of illustrations. This is not, this is from 1986, so this is not a vintage book, but nonetheless, it has beautiful illustrations. Oh, they do have some glossy pages. A lot of ducks. And florals. So as I was looking through it, I was like just thinking of the things I could do with it. I mean, this is a pretty page in itself. I just wish you could see this texture. Like, I love this type. I wish all the books I purchased came like that. And you junk journals will understand what I mean. And this is a really pretty page. So anyway, I got this book for $1. And that was an awesome deal. This book here was $1. And I had bought, I had also bought a pair of pants, brand new pants for $2. They still had the tags on them. And a skirt for 50 cents. So, and I had, this was 25 cents and she didn't charge me for this. She had just made it even. I think I bought 2 other pair of pants. It came to $2. The $2 pants were in the other shop that was next door, and the other store was 2 things for 50 cents and 1 for $1, and then this for $1, $2.25. So she's like, oh, just give me $2. So technically I didn't pay for this. And the only reason I bought this book, again, because of, it was a matte paper, the illustrations on it, I thought that this would make a great book for envelopes, different types of ephemera for junk journals, the tail of Peter Rabbit. So lots of rabbit images in here. Just the tail of 2 bad mice, just a bunch of different tails. So again, it was a pretty big book, a lot of pages for $1. It was a really good deal. I found this. This is the second one I found at this store. I paid $4. I did list this on eBay already because this is my second one. I just so happen to be lucky enough to get it. So I am gonna try to resell this one just because I already have one. So it's the Whale Tail Punch by EK Success. That's hard to find, limited edition. And like I said, I listed the one already. So I did that yesterday before I left. I figured why not? I saw it there and said maybe I can make a couple bucks and we'll see what happens. I have it on auction. Then I found this. I love these type of envelopes. I love the way that is right there. The type of paper it is. Again, it's got some type of a texture. It came with stationery. that has the same torn look, which again, as paper lovers, we love. So I got this set for 50 cents. And I just thought this was a really good deal. And I will use that. Where I'm going to store it, I have no idea. This was half off, so I got this for $2. It's got a bunch of large index cards. And we can all use index cards, right? So not only the index cards, but I got these as well. That came with it. Then I thought, okay, as I'm doing my projects, whether I'm doing collages or making journal cards, I could use this as a holder instead of putting it, everything that I make in advance into shoe boxes. At least these cards I could leave in this box. So for $2, I got a bunch of index cards, large index cards, with these file folder index cards. So this was a pretty good deal. This was there the week before. I almost bought it, didn't buy it, bought it this time. There was also something else I wanted to get that was there last time, and it was not there this time. So when you do see something you want, pick it up. Then last but not least, like I said, it was a small haul. I got large file folders. They were $5. It's almost a full box of the manila file folders. And I use these to make my tags. And there are just, like I said, it's almost a whole box. So I thought that was a good deal because these are like, I don't know, 20-something on Amazon. How many? 100 usually come in the box. So if I had to guess, I don't know, maybe 10 were missing, maybe 15. So for $5, I picked them up because the last couple of weeks I've been going to the store. I've been looking for them. Usually they have just a bunch in like a rubber band and they sell them for like $1. And it's not as many as these. And then I saw this box as I was going to check out. It wasn't where the stationery supplies is where they usually have it. And I was like, oh, $5, not bad. Almost 100 of them. So I picked this up as well. So this is the end of my haul. It was really short. I was in and out, literally like scanned every store because this place I go to, I think, has 5 different stores, one next to each other, with, they call them different departments. And I always go to the craft aisle first, which is where I found that. Well, I do the outside first, then I go to the craft aisle. As soon as they open the doors at 8 o'clock, I go to the craft aisle. Then I go over to what they call the garage store, which is where I find the stationery stuff. And in one of the other stores, they have books. So sometimes I will find sheet music, but in this case, these books I found in the garage sale ones. Typically the garage sale store is a lot cheaper. Anything that's redlined is half off. So I do go take a stroll through there, see what they have. And this is my haul for this week, and just wanted to share that with you, and I hope that you enjoyed watching this. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. And as always, guys, you have an awesome day, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye.